So yesterday I bought 13 pairs of reverse taxis for $136 each. Now this is obviously a great price because they retail $200, so I got them way under retail and I'm gonna make a ton of money on this shoe. However, this isn't the best shoe to buy if you're a new reseller. Now you might be saying, Caden, what are you talking about? That's a really good price on that shoe that's super popular, and you may be right, but hear me out. So 136 bucks is a good price for one pair, but I bought 13, so total I paid $1,700, over 1,700 bucks, nearly 1,800. Which if you're a new reseller just starting out, most of the time you're not going to have $1,800 when you're just brand new. At least for me, I know when I started, I only had $1,000, right? So you really have to prioritize on what you're buying when you're starting out with very little capital. Now, obviously these shoes are really great. They sell super quick. You're going to have no problem selling them for at least retail, right? 200 bucks, you'll make 60 bucks a pair. Really great flip. I'm not saying that. But the thing is, if you see all these people on social media, like me even, buying hundreds and hundreds of pairs of shoes and tons of Jordans, it's not really realistic when you're starting out. I mean, honestly, like 100 pairs of Jordans is around $20,000 in cash, you could say at least. Most business owners don't even have that when they're starting out, all right? So you need to focus on shoes that are a lot less capital, but can still yield you really good returns. So on that same trip yesterday, when I went in-store sourcing, I bought a bunch of these Jordan 312s. I've already sold about 3 or 4 pairs of them. They've been selling super quick for me, and I'm doubling, if not tripling my money on each pair. And again, it's a very fast moving shoe, but I was buying these for around $32 each. So much cheaper. So again, just to put that in perspective, I could buy 4 pairs of the Jordan 312s compared to 1 pair of these Jordan 12s. Now, does that mean this shoe is a bad shoe? Of course not. It's just a capital thing. If you're starting out and you don't have a lot of money, maybe you only have 500 bucks. It's okay to buy some of these cheaper shoes that are going to make you solid profits rather than to just focus on the Jordans. Because realistically, if you're starting with 500 bucks and you bought these at retail, you can only buy 2 pairs, right? Under retail, you can get around 3. And again, don't get me wrong, I spent 1,700 bucks or almost 1,800 bucks on these shoes, but I'll make at least 60 a pair. So I'll make close to $800 in profit from when I sell all 13. And again, these sell super quick. But when you're starting out, that's the thing. You need to start building your capital. So something that I did is I got a credit card. It gave me a $3,000 limit. That helped me buy more shoes. So I was able to buy stuff like this that I knew I could sell quick and just get my money back. All right. But again, when you're starting out, don't get discouraged that you're seeing people like me or other resellers buying hundreds and hundreds and spending thousands of dollars on shoes, because you're just not there yet. It's okay. Take the money and the profit that you make from this shoe and go reinvest it. Another example would be this. If you did buy 13 pairs of these, let's say, and you had $2,000, if you took that profit, you'd make around $800 in profit. Instead of spending that money on crap that you don't need, you take that $800 and then you go buy more inventory. You could buy another 24 pairs of those Jordan 312s with that $800. So then you're growing your inventory. Then you're getting more money back and you're continuing to flip, continuing to reinvest. That's exactly what I did to scale my reselling business to my first $10,000 month in about 4 months, because I took all of my profit and I reinvested it back into biz. I didn't buy any shoes for myself, even though these are my size and it would be a great shoe to keep. But I still implement that process of reinvesting because I know long-term my money's going to continue to grow. And then eventually I'll be able to buy whatever I want, whenever I want. So the key is when you're starting out, be aware of what cycle you are in your business. Are you in the learning phase? Are you in the investing phase? What phase are you in your business? Because when you're new, you're not in the cashing out phase, right? Like me, I've gotten to the point where I have so many shoes selling and other things that make me money. I can cash out some and buy some of the things that I want. And that's okay. Like these shoes all behind me. It doesn't affect my capital at all. It just looks cool on my shelf. And they've been sitting there for 2 years and it's totally fine by me, right? But for you, if you're starting out, you can't probably put a $1,500 or $2,000 shoe on your shelf. But for me, like I've been reinvesting long enough that I'm okay with doing that. And it's still an asset. I can sell it in the future. All right. But my point is, again, you got to realize what phase you're at before you go and make your next moves to the next phase. So if you enjoyed this video and want more reselling content, I actually have a free course inside of my Discord. It's completely free to sign up. You just have to join with the link down below. And you also get entered in my reselling challenge where we do giveaways. In fact, I might be giving away a pair of these or some of the upcoming Jordans. You guys will see. We just gave away a pair of Travis Scott's about 2 weeks ago, which was sweet. I had a client win that. So yeah, if you guys are interested, it's completely free to join. Just use the link down below. But again, this is the stuff that you should be buying when you start getting a little bit more capital. And again, only buy a few when you're starting out because you got to make sure you're diversified. If you learned something or got value in this video, let me know. Leave it in the comments down below and make sure you subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.